Folks, it's your boy Dealbreaker back again with another video. So, as you already know, Alan Ritchson said something stupid. And I'm pretty sure a lot of content creators you watch already said their thing about it. I just want to get my 2 cents in on it. So let's dive into it. Reacher star Alan Ritchson baffled at religious support for Donald Trump. He's a grape farmer and a calm man, and yet the entire Christian church seems to treat him like he's their poster child. That's because they tend to be conservative, right? But I'm not too sure about that, because I've seen some churches donning rainbow flags. So not too sure about that, buddy. In lobbing an admitted grenade into the American political discourse, Reacher star Alan Ritchson has revealed that not only does he believe that Donald Trump is a grape farmer and a con man, but also that he finds the Christians' right support of the politician to be downright unreal. I know, right? It's amazing. Ritchson, who readers may also recognize as having portrayed Smallville's incarnation of Aquaman and Titan's take on Hulk Hall, so that's a tongue twister for me, offered his opinion of the former US president during an interview with the Hollywood Reporter's Chris Gardner. I know him from Blue Mountain State as Thad. I don't know if you guys seen that show, but it was funny. He was funny as well. Overall, I liked Ritchson. Overall, he seemed like a fun dude, you know. Doesn't take himself too seriously, which I can appreciate in actors, Hollywood people in general. But here we are. Amidst a lengthy conversation ranging from his time filming the live-action adaptation of Lee Child's Jack Reacher novels, and his upcoming role in Guy Ritchie's The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, Ritchson was eventually asked by Gardner if he could elaborate on his own Christian faith, to which the actor asserted, "I'm a Christian quite simply because of what Jesus calls us to do, love other people until death." If you were a based guy, you wouldn't go into that question. He's there to promote this movie, right? Why does his political view matter? Who cares? But here we are, right? Chris Gardner. I've seen that name around. It doesn't mean we're all to be hung on the cross, but how can I suffer for you? Explained the Reacher star. That is a beautiful thing. Yeah, but also, rainbow people are committing sins. So, further elaborating on his religious beliefs, I must elaborate on that. I am, an agnostic guy. I'm not sure about it, the whole religion. I'm agnostic. So do what you want to do in bed. I don't care. Leave the children out of it, of course. But I'm pretty sure it's in the Bible that you're sinning if you're donning that rainbow flag. You know what I mean? Further elaborating on his religious beliefs, Ritchson then opined, whatever, that Christians today have become the most vitriolic tribe. It is so antithetical to what Jesus was calling us to do and to be. True. They should remove their rainbow flags and just practice what they preach, basically. To this end, the actor then took aim at the ever-rising level of support the former US president has consistently held and continues to hold among Christians, lamenting, that's a good word for this, Trump is a grape farmer and a calm man, and yet the entire Christian church seems to treat him like he's their poster child, and it's unreal. I don't understand it, he added. That's okay that you don't understand it. Whatever. Slightly deviating from the topic of religious political theory, Ritchson was then pressed as to his thoughts on the Catholic Church, particularly given that his mother still remains a member of the organization. Now that's a thing. That is a thing. They don't practice the corresponding Bible text, so to speak. It's worth saying that the atrocities that are happening in the church, that are being actively covered up, even to this day with people not being held accountable, is repulsive, said the actor. His demeanor while answering reportedly making it clear that he held no goodwill towards the church. But he's Christian though, right? I can't for 1 second support the Catholic Church while there are still cardinals, bishops, and priests being passed around with known pedophile tendencies. I agree there. I understand why he holds no goodwill towards that. Anybody with the right mind doesn't. But I don't know where the link is with Trump, to be honest. Notably, this is not the first time Ritchson has thrown his hat into the ring of American politics. In November 2028, the actor announced that he would be deleting his personal Twitter account in protest of what he believed was Elon Musk's active allowance of midterm election manipulation on the platform. No, Elon Musk provided everybody freedom of speech, and the people spoke. I had to correct that sentence there. Nothing was manipulated. If anything was manipulated, it was the 2020 election. Explaining his decision in a video posted on his Instagram, Ritchson asserted there was a king who loved wine and generously wanted to lavish upon the good citizens of his kingdom his love of wine, and so he invited all the villagers far and wide from the countryside to his castle for a feast. Right, we can go in a bunch of whatever. This is who Elon Musk is as a free speech absolutist. He then revealed of the reason behind his telling of the above story, knowing that some of the cups are going to be poisoned and insisting that we are partaking in this feast together anyway will not bode well for us. There must be some intolerance for the poisoned cups among us. We cannot be tolerant of everything. That's the tolerance paradox. It requires us to be intolerant of the intolerant. Who decides which cup is poisoned, though? Who decides that? Pretty sure it's subjective. It's subjective to know which cup is poisoned, because the people on the left think the people on the right are poisoned cups, and vice versa. And in my opinion, in freedom of speech, every side should have a say, and only that way we can have a genuine debate, right? But when you're silencing one side of the aisle, there's no freedom of speech. And as far as I can see on Twitter, Elon Musk provides that. Yeah, there are some bad apples all around. There are some bad apples all around, and you don't conversate with them. You just block them. Done. Block them out. But freedom of speech is a two-way street, pal. Just saying. As a free speech absolutist, which is I agree with, Elon Musk believes that all speech, whether it's hate speech or misinformation, something that he has a penchant for, should proliferate his site. But who decides what is hate speech and what is misinformation? The misinformation part I can get. You weed it out if you do your proper research. That's why I implore my folks around me, if you see a subject on the media or news outlets that interests you, do your own research. Never take media for truth, because it's not objective and journalism anymore. He relied on the Santa Monica Observer, a propaganda site with low credibility rating by the MBFC, the media bias and fact-check organization. They rated low credibility for poor sourcing, fake news, lack of ownership, transparency, and often they are an imposter site. I don't think you should look at Twitter as a news site as a whole. Twitter is a social media platform, so it's all opinion based what you see there. Like I said, do your own research if something interests you. Elon has crippled the midterms. Oh, here we go. So this is politically motivated. The tools that his employees were using to use content moderation and policy enforcement tools that would manage hate speech and misinformation. So crippling that obviously relying on sources like the Santa Monica Observer makes Twitter a hotbed for misinformation. Pretty sure this all happened before Elon Musk took over, but for the other side of the coin, right? So now it's free speech. Everybody has a problem, like proper free speech, right? We've also seen how cancerous and detrimental that can be to our society. Very dangerous, I agree. But like I said, that's to the people. People don't know how to conversate anymore. And being able to disagree, right? To agree to disagree, I should say. We lost that. We lost that skill. Drawing his lengthy video to a close, the former Aquaman asserted, and then lastly there are security issues involved with the verification mark, the blue check mark to everybody. Already I live in a world where many people are cons and frauds, and they're using my identity to seek people's affection or their money or whatever the scam is. They are at any one time dozens or hundreds of people approaching fans as if they are me or my management team, and ultimately seeking something nefarious from that interaction. And it's difficult for people to suss out who they are talking to, even with verification on Twitter and Instagram. When those imposter identities can buy the blue checkmark, it's going to be infinitely harder for people to understand who they're dealing with. It is a security concern for people like myself. I think that's the whole reason why the blue checkmark exists, right? It's your own choice that you didn't put it behind your name. People will abuse it then. For that and several other reasons, he concluded, I'm deleting my Twitter and would encourage you to do as well. Brave. I remember a time when Elon Musk took over and made that blue checkmark a paid-for thing, a subscription, so to say. And there were a lot of people in uproar and threatening to delete their Twitter. And where are they now? On Twitter with a blue checkmark. So it's all empty threats. They care more for their social credit than the standpoints they stand behind. But this is wrong deal, man. Ritchson, pretty sure most of the Reacher fan base is right-leaning, since the Reacher works around patriotism and the army, and this is woke, as far as I can say. So yeah, he's alienating his audience. My advice, when you're in an interview and trying to promote a new movie or TV show, don't talk politics. Talk your career as an actor, right? Or the movie or the TV show that you're promoting, that you're out there promoting. How hard can it be? Why does politics have to be in everything, right? It's just crazy to me. Anyway, that's it for this video. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a like and a sub if you want to see more of me. And catch you on the flip side.